Yeah, so yeah.
I ask you all please to be upstanding for the arrival of the bridal party. And ladies and gentlemen, the bride has requested, can everybody please sing along to the entrance music? Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You are like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. I know that love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. That was my right. Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. All together, everybody. Well, that was different. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and on behalf of Blue and Sally, may I welcome you all to the Bull Hotel here in Gerrards Cross. Unfortunately, one very special guest, Sally's father David, is unable to be here today, but due to the wonders of modern technology, hopefully Edward here has got David online, so can everybody give David a wave? And obviously we all send David our very best wishes. My name is Michael Hewitt. I'm a bit out of breath after all that. My name is Michael Hewitt and I am the Deputy Superintendent Registrar who will be conducting the ceremony here this afternoon. And I would also like to introduce my colleague Sue Buckley.
Hi, Sue.
Yeah, what a voice, what a voice. It's Sue's important task to make the entry into the marriage register, both for historical and for legal purposes. And the record of this marriage will be held at the Beaconsfield Registration Office, where we have records dating all the way back to 1837. So today you're creating your own piece of locally recorded history. Very exciting. In making their vows here today in this wonderful setting, Blue and Sally will be making a commitment to each other for the rest of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will all agree that the Bull provides a unique and a beautiful setting for a wedding celebration. A tavern has stood on this site since the original timber structure, also called the Bull, was built here in 1688. There are many thrilling tales in its long history, full of highwaymen and stagecoaches, as its position benefited from being the main London to Oxford road. And its success over the years led to its expansion, and it's now said to have the longest frontage of any tavern anywhere in England. And the Bull's rich history as a gathering place for family and friends continues here today as we meet to record and to celebrate the marriage of Blue and Sally. Today we also have in our thoughts two very special people who are no longer with us, but I'm sure are looking down on today's celebrations with love and joy. Sally's going to light a candle in memory of her mother Hilary and her brother Philip to symbolise their presence here today. So Sally, if you just want to light the candle.
Thanks.
Thank you. The bride and groom have chosen a reading for you today. A poem by Pam Ayres is going to be read for you by Dion. Dion, if I can ask you please to step up.
Well, it's originally by Pam Ayres, but adapted by me a little bit myself. He never leaves the toilet seat up, or wet towels upon the floor. The toothpaste has the lid on, and he always shuts the door. He's very clean and tidy, though he may sometimes delude. Leave your things out at peril, in a second they'll be moved. He's a very active person, are all his next of kin. Whereas she liked lazy days, and he won't let her lie in. He loves shopping, a bargain, rooting and exploring, while she loves a quick buy and finds the whole thing quite boring. She loves a tipple of Prosecco, or even a glass of red. He loves a tin or two whilst pottering in his shed. He romances her and dines her, home-cooked dinners and the like. He even knows her favourite food and spoils her day and night. Fishing is his passion, or so he likes to think. But normally the lifeguard is out looking for him while she's waiting at the kitchen sink. She's thoughtful when he looks at her, a smile upon his face. Will he look that good in 50 years? Will his dentures are in place? He says he loves her figure and her mental prowess too. But when gravity takes over, she will charm him with her IQ. She loves his kindness and his patience is a must. And of course she thinks he's handsome, which in her eyes is a plus. They're both not wholly perfect, but who are we to judge? He can be pig-headed, whereas she won't even budge. Their love blossomed over emails, followed by their first date on a barge. Soon after they set up home, and he found out who was in charge. A stork came to visit, blessing them with a gift, a beautiful daughter Alice, with a smile that would never be missed. In the 80s, there was a band called Deacon Blue. Who would have thought that one day they would become one and say, I do. All that said and done, the love, the time they spent together, and I hope I'm sure you do, that this fine day will last forever. He'll be more than just her husband, he'll be also her friend. She'll be more than just his wife, she'll be his soulmate to the end.
Thanks, Dion. To begin the formal proceedings, I must address you all with the following words. This place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. You are here today to witness the joining in matrimony of Christopher, Mark, Ward and Sally Ann Deacon. If any person here present knows of any lawful reason why this marriage should not be entered into, they should declare it now. Very good. Very good. Today we are here to celebrate the marriage of Blue and Sally and to witness their all-important vows of matrimony. The vows they are about to make will join their lives together, and the life they agree to share will bind all of their hopes and aspirations for the future. Marriage joins two people who trust the love they have found and who wish to share their future together. It's a partnership where they can share their strengths and their weaknesses, their hopes and desires, and is a mutual bond of love, respect, trust and friendship. For you, Blue and Sally, getting married here today is a public statement of your commitment to share the rest of your lives together. And together you will grow stronger to meet whatever the future may hold. Could I ask you both to stand, please? I'm now going to ask you both to declare the full names by which you are known today. Starting with the groom, will you please state your full name?
Christopher Mark Ward.
Thank you. And now the bride.
Sally Ann Deacon.
Thank you. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you're not aware of any lawful reason why you should not be married to one another here today. Once again, starting with the groom. Blue, if you could please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Christopher Ward,
why I, Christopher Ward,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Sally Ann Deacon.
to Sally Ann Deacon.
Perfect. And now Sally. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Sally Ann Deacon,
why I, Sally Ann Deacon,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Christopher Ward.
to Christopher Ward.
Super. Please take a seat. Our second reading for today is a piece which has been written by Alice with the help of Dion. I'd like to ask them both please to step up.
I love my mummy and daddy. I love it when my daddy tells me stories, except they are always about fishing. I love it when I snuggle up to daddy and when we go exploring. I love my daddy's furry hair and that he wears shorts all year round. I love family swimming days when they both act the clown. My mummy always looks beautiful, especially when she's wearing a dress. She is always pretty and happy, and she is my favourite princess. When Mummy and Daddy told me that they were getting married, I felt very excited and wanted to cry. I am really looking forward to the big ceremony when they kiss. Mummy and Daddy love each other so much. It is so sweet. I am looking forward to Daddy dancing and sweeping Mummy off her feet. I love my Mummy and Daddy.
Alice, that was really lovely and really beautifully read. So very well done, that was lovely. We've now reached the part in the ceremony for Blue and Sally to contract their marriage before you, their guests and witnesses, their family and friends all gathered here today. In each other's company they have found happiness, fulfilment and love, and they're now going to affirm their relationship by stating the vows that will actually join them together as husband and wife. And for this part of the ceremony, I would ask you both please to stand. And ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are easily able, I would ask that you also stand in support of the couple. Turn and face each other, guys. Hold two hands together in two. Nice and close, look lovingly in each other's eyes. And Blue, if you could repeat after me to Sally. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here Don't do that. Present.
We'll do that bit again. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Christopher Ward,
to witness I, Christopher Ward,
do take thee, Sally Ann Deacon,
do take thee, Sally Ann Deacon,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I promise to care for you,
I promise to care for you,
to remain true to you,
to remain true to you,
and above all,
and above all,
to love and respect you
To
always.
love and respect you always.
Well done. And now Sally. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Sally Ann Deacon,
to witness that I, Sally Ann Deacon,
do take thee, Christopher Ward,
do take thee, Christopher Ward,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I promise to care for you,
I promise to care for you,
to remain true to you,
to remain true to you,
and above all,
and above all,
to love and respect you always.
to love and respect you always.
The traditional way of sealing the marriage vows has always been with the giving and receiving of rings. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle with no beginning and no end, symbolising unending and everlasting love, and is the outward sign of the lifelong promises which you have just made to one another here today. I'd like to invite Peter, please, to step up. Peter, if you could please present Sally's ring to Blue.
Sally's ring.
The small one.
Sally, yeah, that's right.
No, to me.
Blue, if you could place the ring on Sally's finger, halfway down, just on halfway down, just hold it there and
Yep.
repeat the following after me to Sally. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to wear with love and joy.
to wear with love and joy.
As a ring has no end,
As a ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
Very intense.
Very
You've got it, you've got it. Peter, if I can ask you please to step round the other side here. Oh, there you go. And if you can now please present. There we go. Blue's ring to Sally. There we go. Sally, if you could place it on Blue's finger. And repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to wear with love and joy.
to wear with love and joy.
As a ring has no end,
As a ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
And now slide it all the way down.
No slide away.
I'll give up. One remain standing, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. That's it. Blue and Sally, today is a new beginning, the start of a new life together. The vows you have made to one another are a formal and a public pledge of your love and a promise of lifelong dedication. Always treat yourselves and each other with respect. Marriage requires devotion, patience and understanding. And if you remember this and always support each other through the ups and downs of married life, the obvious and clear love which you do have for one another will deepen and grow stronger throughout the years to come. You have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract in the presence of your guests and your witnesses here today. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship, like that, and your hearts joined forever in love. And now it is my very great pleasure to announce that you are lawfully joined in matrimony and are husband and wife together, and I'm sure this is the moment that Alice has been waiting for, and I'm sure, Blue, your guests won't mind at all if you'd like to seal the occasion in the traditional manner with a kiss for your beautiful new wife. Congratulations, Sally. Many congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we now need to complete the formalities of the signing of the marriage register. This will take just a few minutes. We can't allow photography during the actual signing or of the actual signing, but if you just talk amongst yourselves, listen to a bit of music, and we'll have a photo opportunity in a few moments. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's only going on about the actual stuff in the book. It's just not big event is almost concluded. However, we've got one final very important duty to perform, and I'll ask Sue to step up.
The marriage certificate. This always belongs to the bride, so I present this to you. You decide. Hanging on to them. Your husband. No, she's hanging. Hang on to each other, but not to each other. Have the most. I think you're the party here this afternoon.
Thank you, Sue. Blue and Sally and Alice. Once again, it's been a real pleasure being involved in your part of your day today, so thank you very much for that. On behalf of the Buckinghamshire Registration Service, Sue and myself, I wish you all the very best and many, many happy years of married life. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you all please to be upstanding? Ladies and gentlemen, Sally Ann Ward and Christopher Mark Reginald Douglas Williams. AKA Blue, known as Mr. and Mrs. Ward. Congratulations.